Hey, everybody. Welcome to the morning meeting. Larry here. I just stopped by for a few minutes. If you're watching on the replay, good to see you. I'm starting a little early today, 11 a.m. Meeting might not be quite as big as normal because a lot of people might be thinking it's starting around noon. Cassie has a Zoom meeting at 12 o'clock. So I had to start a little early today. That's okay. Feeling good. And no matter how many people we get in here for the live, it's good to see y'all for sure. So first off, I usually tell you guys what I had to eat. Yesterday was a pork steak kind of day. A lot of fat, delicious. It was really good. So, and the garage situation, I underestimated. I still got today. Little Larry's going to give me a hand to wrap it up. But I got a ton of exercise yesterday again, and feeling good today. And man, I slept awesome. I slept like a baby. So something to be said about getting out there, getting movement. I wore the same shirt yesterday, guys. I did on the stream too, and oh yeah, it's smelling ripe. This is the shirt I worked in yesterday, so I figured I'm gonna wear it again today when we get out there. And so yeah, I'm pretty stinky right now. It's a good thing there's no smell on YouTube. You guys would click off right away, trust me. But yeah, things are going really well. We are halfway through the October weight loss challenge. Well, kind of, almost there. We're at 2 weeks, right? And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling real good. So I hope you guys are too. If you've messed up recently, let us know. That's what this meeting's about. Kind of, it helps to tell on yourself, believe me. And we have a lot of people who recently recommitted, and you might be one of them. And if so, you're more than welcome here. And it's good to see you. Again, those watching on the replay, what's up? Love you guys. And let's get into the comments. Yeah, we're going to go 35, 40 minutes today because I gotta get off here and set up Cassie Zoom for her. I got all those technical skills. So yeah, let me know what you guys are eating today. And whatever you want to talk about, right? This is the morning meeting. So let's check out who's in the house already. Papa Frank, I'll be listening. Having breakfast with my daughter and wife. Non-scale victory yesterday. Fasted all day. Never got hungry, so didn't eat anything. Today I'm eating an omelet with meat and cheese for breakfast. Awesome. Well, Frank, have a wonderful breakfast with your daughter and wife. And if they can hear me too, hi guys. You guys enjoy that family time. Nothing like it. Very cool. Amber. Hey, Amber, how you doing, girl? Good morning. Back from Cali last night. I missed everyone. And I didn't have the budget to go grocery shopping. So I ate what was available to me while staying with family. So this will be day one for me. Totally understand that, Amber, especially everything you guys have been going through too, but it is expensive. We've done that a few times where, roll up to family's house up north. And then if we want to eat carnivore, we're going to run to the grocery store and we're going to have to, spend 100 and 150 bucks. Sometimes you don't have it. That's happened to us before, actually, when we were on keto. Kel, good morning, Kel. You're here early. Really cool to see you. Amber, my sister is not a cook, so she buys all the frozen convenient foods. You're right. The foods that are actually pretty delicious. I've always been a big fan of frozen dinners. Anything frozen I like, frozen pizza, but so full of preservatives, so full of crap, I don't know. I don't know if I'm alone in that because like the Costco frozen section, Cassie and I start drooling when I walked in there because Costco's got all those tasty frozen, not good for you treats. Yeah, none for me now. Lisa Russell, what is up, girl? Good morning, all. Hey, you got 44 folks in. I didn't expect that many starting at a different time. Very cool. Don, what's up? Good to see you, man. Alfie boy, hey gang, day 2. I had leftover pork and beef steak with eggs for breakfast. Awesome. Really good to see you again, Alfie boy. You and Don. Both of you here yesterday. Very cool. Very cool. Pamela, good morning. It's nice to have a rainy day here in Southern California. A good day to stay in and listen. Awesome. Pamela, yeah. One thing about Southern Cal, man, I love the weather there. Absolutely. But I'll tell you, growing up, I never knew what a real thunderstorm was until I moved to the Midwest. In California, I knew what an earthquake was for sure. But yeah, the storms are crazy in the Midwest. But good to see you, Pamela. Hey, Alfie boy from Cal. JD, early AM in Cascadia. Wow. I'm pretty good at trivia. Where's Cascadia? Where is Cascadia? Anybody? JD, you want to let me know? Uh, is that like a slang term for Canada? I'm not sure. Karen, hi, Larry, and all sitting outside the zoo going for a walk. Awesome, Karen. Very nice. An actual zoo? Enjoy that. Yeah, I love going to the zoo. Uh, yeah, hi, Alfie. Amber says, what's up, Misty Man? Day 12 for me, 4 pounds down. Kel, awesome. Good job. Don't even sweat that scale. That's 4 pounds, but just the fact that you're 12 days straight, I know you're feeling better for sure. John, smell-o-vision is a two-sided sword. Sometimes it would be great, like cooking videos. Other times, not so much. Right? Yeah, you guys would not want to smell this shirt right now. I had it on. Guys like, you're gonna wear that for the live? I was like, yeah, because right after the live, I'm gonna get her Zoom set up and then get busy outside again. Beautiful day here. It's 80 degrees, sunny. It's perfect out. Ribeye after the zoo. Great day. Awesome, Karen. JD, up at 2 a.m., had coffee, worked out, and went back to bed. Had pork ribs for breakfast. Awesome. Up at 2. Damn. That's crazy, JD. I haven't had those kind of hours consistently since I work graveyard. Sandy, good morning. Feeling achy today, having eggs this morning. Achy, huh, Sandy? Did you get some exercise in, a little sore, or just achy? Keto flu, maybe? I don't know how far you're in, Sandy. Because if this is the 2 week mark, you're right for a little keto flu action. Coffee Man, good to see you again. Morning, Larry and Carnivore Quest crew had black cod 50% off for dinner last night. Nice. Headed to the gym to work legs today. Let's conquer the day. Great attitude, Coffee Man. I love it. Let's conquer the day. When that garage is all done, it's only like a 1.5 car garage, but I got to tell you guys, it was just absolutely, it looked like a tornado hit it. It had become our catch all. It was embarrassing for about a year. And I've never let our garage get like that, as I gained the weight and I got more sedentary and you just let things go. I kept up with the things I have to, like our cars and stuff like that. But extra projects, I let go. And that's not me. So I'm going to get back to that motivated kick butt there, I know he's in there, but I'm starting to feel him like starting to bust out. So JD, pizza, donuts, and chocolate are my hangups. Pizza donuts. Oh, pizza, donuts, and chocolate. Okay. I was like, what are pizza donuts? Yeah, I love all three of those, JD. But those your Achilles heel, huh? Yeah. For me, double cheeseburger, I got my picks, but anytime I've gone off the rails, I eat all three of those things. I'm really off the rails when I'm drinking soda again. And I don't drink a ton of it, but when I'm just not caring, I drink the soda, with my fast food and man, soda, you all know soda is just toxic. It's like drinking toxic waste. The Costco frozen section is the best. So dang good, but so dang bad, right? Yeah, it sure is, Alfie. Cassie and I thought we had found heaven the very first time we ever got a Costco membership, long before we were carnivore. And we saw those, the frozen section and all the great dips they got, like those big buckets of artichoke dip. So good. You can actually have a little artichoke dip on dip on Ketovore. That was my dentures. I didn't mean to say that. For those of you that caught it. D, good morning. Day one for me with a big smiley face. All right, D. Day one it is. You're going to get there because tomorrow, 11:55, we'll meet up again. Day two. See if you can do it, D. Stay full. You want something snacky, get some bacon. Western Washington. Okay. Very cool. Yeah, I've been up there twice in my life. Spent a week in Seattle, JD, in the surrounding areas. My mom and I were thinking about moving up there when I was 18, and we spent a week up there. Beautiful, traveling all around all the ferries. You drive or take the ferry to different islands. That was totally new to me. It's pretty cool. Yep, any meal in a box is nasty. Tastes great, but gives you nothing nutritionally, right? It's toxic, right? So true, John. Loving the rain also. Yeah, my favorite weather is rain. I love it. That's why I would have been happy as far as climate goes in Seattle. That's a lot of people get depressed up there and stuff. Not me. I loved it. Sarah, hey girl. Good morning, warriors. I hope everyone does even better than their goals today. I'm in Cascadia too, outside of Portland. How's the garage, Larry? I'm going to do a lot of physical work too. We got this. I love it, Sarah. Yeah. Well, I already gave you the update on the garage, so we're getting there for sure. I could tell just how when I sat down on bed and it was time for bed, I was so exhausted. And it had been a long time since I had been that physically tired. But when you get to the point, Sarah, you get to the point where you get so big that you can't move around a lot. So therefore you don't, and you never feel it, if somebody was working with me yesterday in the garage who was in shape, they would have been like, this guy's moving as slow as a turtle, because I'd say there's a bunch of stuff I got to pick up, bend down one at a time, bend down, 7, 8 times. And then I sit down in a chair and catch my breath and then, stand back up 60 seconds later and continue. And it's such a battle. It's embarrassing, but I'm telling myself now, you got to go through it to get back to where you were. I remember back to when Shaun White, the intentional carnivore, started walking, and he was 465 pounds and he struggled, looked like he was going to die. He couldn't breathe, could barely talk. So I'm going to get there, guys. And when I do, I'm going to thank all of you. Mary, good to see you, Larry, and hi all. Seems so many are leaving carnivore. Not sure what to make of it, but after 28 months of carnivore, I actually been thinking of adding just onions. There's nothing wrong with experimenting, Mary, right? Yep, I've done that. Shell Bell did that recently. She wasn't a fan of it afterwards, but for sure, Mary. That's really cool when you get to the point, and you definitely are after 28 months, you could start adding stuff back in, see how it affects you, But yeah, it seems like a lot of people are leaving carnivore, and I just believe that's because they can't stick to it, But this is the first way of eating I've ever done, had success, fallen off, but I know it's the way to go. I keep fighting to get back there. I'm not saying, well, screw carnivore. I'm going to try something else like the sugar diet or whatever, calorie deficit and exercise every day. No, I know how good I felt on carnivore. We've documented it. You guys have all seen it. You know what I mean? So I know it's right for me. It's just a matter of sticking to it. But yeah, let us know how those onions treat you, Mary. Might make you a little gassy, you know. Coffee man, I'm in Western Washington too. Nice and chilly morning. Very cool. Yeah, so for you guys, yeah, it's like 8:15, right? Yeah. Awesome. To Amber from Alfie, I've missed all of you. Back on the path. One day at a time. Amen. Ellie, wow, caught your live. Is this confession time? Laugh out loud. Yeah, Ellie, what's going on? Are you gonna confess something or are you talking about me? Because I did good yesterday. I did good all the way around. So yeah, what's up, Ellie? Went to Sam's first thing this morning, John says. Ate some skin, a leg, and a thigh off a fresh Sam's rotisserie chicken. Yeah. Yeah. I just saw they have those because I know they have them at Sam's, Costco, and here at Food Lion they actually have them. And I got one a few weeks ago. It was good. They're so convenient, right? Amber, the government and big pharma are in each other's back pockets, making it almost impossible for us to afford meat. They don't want us to self heal, and get off the meds. It's so frustrating. It's definitely seems what is happening, right? They're making money off people being sick. Yeah, price of meat is insane. Little Larry actually had him bring me 2 pounds of ground beef from the butcher shop. Because the last time when me and him were at Walmart, I bought one of the 3 pound rolls and it was like 17.60 something. It was almost $18. And little Larry couldn't believe it. He was like, that's like how much our ground beef is, for high quality premium ground beef. So with his 40% discount, it was actually cheaper than Food Lion. So I had him bring me home 2 pounds. I might be having that today. He brought me home 2 pounds of ground beef, 2 Terrace Major steaks, and 2 Denver steaks. So I'm sure Cassie's gonna have some of that too. Chips are my gateway drug. Yeah, chips are hard. Chips, sun chips for me. If I'm playing a video game or reading a book, it doesn't matter what I'm doing. If watching TV, you want that snacky, and chips are tough to give up. That was one of the hardest things for me. And I'm not a huge fan of like greasy potato chips, Doritos on occasion, but definitely sun chips. I love them. It's funny, they're marketed as being healthy for you. Pure carbs. I was bad. I had pizza last night. Tell me it was a carnivore pizza, Sandy. No, so hard. All right. So you good today, Sandy? You sticking to it, carnivore today? Let us know. Run on ribeye. I only ended up running 4.5 miles yesterday, but it felt great. The weather is beautiful here in Western Washington right now. Yeah, preparing for that little marathon you're gonna do, right? What are you doing? Was it a 5K you're gonna do? I believe it was. Yeah, I only ended up running. That's great, man. Or ma'am. I'm not sure. Run on ribeye. You chick or a dude? Sometimes it's hard to tell by your guys' names. Alfie, I went to bed at 3 a.m. Starship launched past midnight here. So I was watching that. Wow, what a successful test flight. It was the last of the V2 ships and the last on that launch mount. Great send off. That's really cool. You got to see that, man. Ellie, what's a little? For me, it's all or nothing. Yep. For sure. Same way. There's no moderation for me and Cass. Sam in the house. Hi, Larry, Cass, or Cass. Hi, Larry and Siku crew. Another beautiful day to be alive. So far, no. So far, no. So far, no standing. Can't trust a fart. Accidents with the avocado mail, but we'll let you know if it pulls a suck a butter move. You need help, Sam. You need help, brother. Run on ribeye. It's a beautiful but very expensive here. It's beautiful but very expensive here. Yeah. Yeah. Anywhere on the West Coast, right? For sure. There she is. Good morning, Jessica. I was hoping you'd make it. I switched the time on you. I was hoping you'd show up. It's good to see you. JD, I plan on moving to the South. I love hot and humid. Oh, you'll love it here. Absolutely, JD. You'll dig it here. I have no desire to go to Florida. Let me tell you that. Because Cassie's been down here. She says it is even worse. Ellie, I'm in Southern California. I'm taking the grandson to school, and it's raining like a big dog. Where you live in South Carolina, Ellie? Or Southern California, South Carolina. Where do you live in Southern California, Ellie? That's where I grew up. We are all going to say no, no, no. That's what I'm doing today, Karen. You know, who's coming along with me? Who's coming along with me and Karen? We're all going to say no, no, no to chips, pizza, crap, and garbage. Onions are my surname. I love me some grilled onions. Oh, man. Sarah, you're doing it, Larry. The only way is through prayer. I'm feeling all the weight I put back on too, and less strength. Lots of aches and pains that will become muscles. Great way to look at it, Sarah. Yeah, I've had many moments, many since the wedding, even leading up to the wedding, where I was like, what have I done to myself here? You know, it's a vicious cycle because then you get depressed and then you keep doing it. It's nuts. Jessica, I'm down to 2 MAD right now, 2 meals a day, working my way to 1 meal a day by the end of this month. The oxalate dumping has been brutal the last few days. Praying I don't need to keep close to a bathroom today. Down 6 pounds. That's great, Jessica. Awesome. Yeah, I haven't had, I think because during the wedding, I was off carnivore for 4 or 5 days or whatever. I didn't need enough junk to where I was going to go through oxalate dumping again when I started BBBE for this month's challenge. It's when I go off for a month, 2 months. I'm eating garbage, putting weight back on. Then I get strict on carnivore, and then I get some of that oxalate dumping. It always breaks out in a rash in the back of my legs. It's crazy. But yeah, good job. 6 pounds down, Jess. Terry P, I'm here just late. Really good to see you, Terry. Really good to see you. Hey, Terry. Ellie, I'm mainly carnivore. I'm not afraid to add chicken wings or some green beans to my meal. Cool. Yep. Nothing wrong with that, Ellie, at all. John, I use onion powder and occasionally fresh onions for cheesecake. A bit of bloating with fresh onions, yeah. Oh, cheese steaks. Cheesecakes. Yeah. Yeah. Me too. If there's ever a little onion in something and I haven't been eating it, I'll just feel a little gassy. Not bad. I can tell. You know what I mean? Hey, wait, what? 10 a.m. Good morning. Yeah, Lance, how you doing? Cassie has a Zoom call she's doing at 12. So I couldn't start at 11:55 like normal. Had to back it up a little, so we started at 11. I put out a community post last night, but I know a lot of people don't see those. It's good to see you, Lance. Good to see ya. I'm in the Olympic National Forest, Sasquatch land. Oh, very cool, JD. That is beautiful, man. I'm a little envious, but I got to admit, South Carolina is pretty beautiful too. But it's not the same. Jessica, thank you for sharing your struggles and victories. You all help me so much. I can't even describe how I feel because of this community. God is so good. Yeah. Yeah, the morning meetings is filled with really good people, isn't it, Jess? Once in a while, we'll get a little troll in here, but we just block them bastards and throw them out. Right? Yeah, I agree with that 100%. Jessica, thank you, everybody. Lance, I just finished watching yesterday's live. Yeah, you probably saw me in the same shirt, right, Lance? And then I worked in this shirt in the garage. It's so stinky and nasty. I'm after I set up Cassie's Zoom, I'll be heading back out to the garage. So I was just gonna wear the same shirt. So yeah, you're probably wondering, damn, does Larry ever do laundry? Sarah, I love carnivore. I just miss onions, garlic, ginger, cabbage, broccoli, winter squash, stuff I'm lucky enough to be able to digest. Ketovore makes me happier, but I am 100% supportive of carnivore. Yeah. Yeah, that's you're basically saying exactly what Cassie says, Sarah. I mean, even if she didn't have her digestive issues because of her surgeries she's had, she misses all those things big time. That's why Ketovore is just a better fit for her. I think it'll be once she gets her footing, it'll be more sustainable for her in the long run. But my thing is, I'm going to do carnivore until I get down to close to where I was, 250, and I might just stay that way, or I might try Ketovore. But we're a little ways off for that, so we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But I think they're all they're all in the same, proper human diet spectrum, as they say. Keep your carbs low. One ingredient foods. Nothing comes in a package. For sure. Ellie, laugh out loud. I did great yesterday. Confession for me. The day before, I had fried zucchini. Oh, I love fried zucchini. Ellie, you better have enjoyed some of those for me. Fried mushrooms are my favorite, like deep fried food. Yeah. All right. Well, no more for you, Ellie. You had your fun. No more. Yeah, that's one thing. If I ate deep fried foods right now, I'd feel that. I'd make my stomach go, ugh. Lance, this group is a great source of inspiration. It has helped me so much to stay accountable. I really appreciate that, Lance, especially coming from you because you just kick butt. I can't say enough about your YouTube channel. I enjoy it. You guys want to check out Lance's channel. North Dakota Carnivore. Mary, yes, back to it. Your health and well-being are so important. Oh shoot, Larry, I didn't think about the grass from onions. Might have to rethink onion and try pickles instead. Gas. Oh, gas from onions. Yeah, I mean, you could try them, right, Mary? Maybe they won't give you gas. Never know. Everybody's different. Like I've heard Laura Spath say, if she just has like a normal house salad from a restaurant, she gets super gassy and totally uncomfortable. That's not that way for me. I think the last time I had a salad was we went to Buffalo Wild Wings. I think that was it. And enjoyed it. It was a while ago, but I had no bloating and I was strict carnivore. And I didn't have any problems. Where Laura Spath, it really affects her. So you just never know. But yeah, I mean, pickles are cool too, right, Mary? But definitely keep us updated. Um, JD, I switched mostly to chicken and pork. Beef is outrageous. It is. It's tough. I've been on the BBBE challenge, eating a lot of eggs, and bacon's expensive too. That's like why I had the pork steak yesterday. It's a cheaper option. You get more for your money, and there's a lot of fat on it. I'd like to find a pork butt uh, on sale. That's what I'd like to find. Hmm. But for those of you who weren't here yesterday, Saturday, I met my buddy. We met up at Buffalo Wild Wings. Hadn't seen him in a while, and I had some wings. So that was not BBBE, and that's the only meat I've had that hasn't been this first half of the month. And then I had some cashews with Cassie night before last on Sunday night. I had like a handful of cashews. So I told on myself in yesterday's meeting, but if you guys weren't here, I'm not sweating it. I don't think anything knocked me out of ketosis. The Buffalo Wild Wings definitely didn't knock me out. I didn't have any dressing, blue cheese, or anything. Just had hot wings with buffalo sauce. They're not breaded. And then I don't think I had enough cashews to knock me out. It was literally a handful. Anyway, why am I telling on myself twice? I already told you guys that yesterday. For anybody who's new. Ellie, wow, he gets 40% off. I never got that working for Albertsons. Yeah. Yeah, he gets a good discount, but let me tell you, Ellie, their meat is expensive. Oh yeah. Normally, he gets his 40%, like say on ribeye steak, he gets his 40% discount, and what we pay is twice as much as what it is in the store. Their meat's very, very expensive. Just that just shows you how expensive the grocery stores have gotten, at least in my area, with ground beef. Ground beef's through the roof. Tell little Larry to hook his sister up. Right, Amber? Yeah, it sounds like a big discount, but for most of their items, it's still way a lot of moolah, a lot of cheddar. Cheeto the Magnificent, love the name. Thank you for doing this. We don't have any support groups for weight or eating here. Well, hey, you're more than welcome. I get a lot out of these meetings, Cheeto. So I'm glad you're here. Gas from onions, I meant. Yeah, I know what you meant, Mary. Oh, Ellie, my daughter loved Sun Chips as a teenager. I love them, Mary. They are my chip addiction. That with a little roasted pine nut hummus. Oh, that's one of my big Achilles heels. I shouldn't even mention it. I'll be thinking about it later today. Oh, Terry, talk about Sam's Club. We bought a bunch of steaks, Angus and AAA steaks. Boy, oh boy, are they ever delicious. Nice, Terry. I haven't been to a Sam's in quite a while. Quite a while. Sarah, I think everyone should look locally at their local, very small farmers. It's starting to be competitive. The drought and I'd say price gouging has made the huge corporate beef really expensive. Yeah, we have a local farmer we get our eggs from, and we get bacon. We probably get half our bacon from them. It is pretty expensive, but it's so good. It's a little bit of a drive for us too. That's mainly why we don't go there more. John, did you hear they're trying to genetically enhance the tick that transmits the red meat allergy so fewer people eat red meat? Wow, really? I have not heard that. Haven't heard that one, John. Very interesting. I wouldn't doubt it. After COVID, I don't doubt nothing, man. Uh, Nothing that good is healthy. Chips are evil. Right. Yeah, you would think like Cassie and I've had that conversation about popcorn. Love popcorn, right? And it's just so simple and just pops right out of a kernel. Why can't that be good for you? Now, here's the thing though. It wouldn't hurt you if we could moderate it, right? If we could moderate it and have a tiny bowl of popcorn on every Friday night when we watch a movie or our favorite TV show, but most of us here can't moderate it. It's like with anything, like with alcohol. Alcohol is evil, but if you have a glass of wine every 2 weeks, it's not evil. Yeah, just a little my perspective on it. It's crazy. Yeah, they're definitely not healthy. Oh, Terry, let me try this again. When is the next live? The next live will be tomorrow, 11. It's usually around 11:30, 11:55, somewhere in there, Terry. But I'm doing every day this week in the morning. Last week we did Tuesday and Thursday in the evening. All right, here we go. I've been waiting for these results, Lance. After the 5-day fast, I gained back 2 pounds, ended fast at 220, was 222 yesterday and today. I'll be happy if I only gain back 2 pounds. Back to eating 1 meal a day, BBBE. Yeah, congratulations, man. That's not bad. 2-pound rebound, that's not bad at all. And now your body, man, your body's just burning that fat up, right? I know you will, but just stick to that BBBE, Lance. I know you will. You have a lot of willpower. You're doing great. 10K. Sorry, run on ribeye. I know it was 5 or 10. Coffee man, Larry, I do DoorDash too. Have you considered doing Spark, the Walmart delivery app? It's pretty good money and could be good exercise just walking around shopping for people. Yeah, I didn't know there was a specific one. Because I used to pick up from Walmart through DoorDash. I'll have to check that out, Coffee Man. Very cool. Yeah, that would be a little exercise, for sure. Spark. Yeah. Well, I'll be able to remember that. I'll just look up delivery app for Walmart. I was going to take a picture, but I'll be able to find that out. I appreciate that, Coffee Man. Cool. Run on ribeye. I'm a chick. Well, now I know, right? Oh, very cool. And knowing is half the battle. Awesome. Well, it's very nice to meet you, Run on ribeye. Very cool. You're going to kick ass on that 10K, right? John, a little bacon. One serving is 1 pound. That's a little. I have a tough time eating a whole pound of bacon. I have a couple times, but I'm usually three quarters, half to 3/4. Kel, if you're missing chips, slice chicken breast as thin as you can with a meat slicer, salt, then dehydrate. Perfect. I'll tell you, Kel, we've tried different things. The chicken just doesn't do good with my teeth, with my dentures. The ground beef jerky is I really dig that. I think it was Papa Frank who was telling me 2-3 weeks ago about doing the steakums and dehydrating them. I'm going to try that because those are really thin. And I'm thinking about doing a video about that because I've never tried it, and I think it's a great idea. So appreciate that, Kel. Did I just hear a kitty in the background? No, the door is closed. You can't hear Rosie, Jessica. Maybe you're just thinking about kitties. Kel, Rosie, right? All right. Oh, we got about. Oh, here we go. Michelle Skeggs. Hey, Michelle. Praying for my 16-year-old niece who I'm trying to get on carnivore. She eats like 2 men at every meal. My guess is she's at 260 pounds. Yeah, you got to be the example, right, Michelle? Yeah. It's heavy to be at such a young age. She got to get that in the nipped in the butt now. King Neptune early today. Yeah, King Neptune. I started at 11. Cassie's got a Zoom call at 12, so Zoom meeting. Good to see you. Jessica, I love fried chicken skins and bacon grease and using that as chips. So good. That does sound good. Yeah. The chicken skins I can do, but dehydrated chicken meat, man, it's tough on my dentures. It's weird. Oh, hey, Dean. What's up? Good to see you. Hello, everyone. I'm so happy to say I reached a weight loss milestone. Yesterday, I weighed 299 pounds. That is the first time in 23 years I have been under 300 pounds. Well, I got one thing for you. Can you dig it? Very cool. Very cool, Dean. That is awesome. I remember when I got under 300 pounds, I was so excited. I really was. Good for you. That's amazing. Good feeling, right? Yeah, that's wonderful, Dean. Way to go, Dean. JD says for sure. Coffee man, I don't feel bad about missing out on junk food. For most of recorded history, the average peasant, wasn't able to eat animal products regularly, but we were blessed to be able to eat like this. Yeah, for sure. You're right. They just had basically bread to eat, right? Yeah. Beverly, late. We'll watch replay after. Off the plan. Canadian Thanksgiving had turkey and unfortunately some stuffing, dressing. Back on track. Thank you, Beverly. I love stuffing. That is my Thanksgiving Day Achilles heel. So I hear you. Lance, way to go, Dean. Yeah, for sure. $2.99. Terry P, prepping food for hubby now, and then I'll do mine. Awesome. Swan, hey, good morning, everyone. Y'all doing awesome? I am, Swan. I'm doing great. It's good to see you. We started a little early today. Glad you stopped by. Dean, thank you. Thank you. It's been a slow up and down process. It's taken me 6 years to lose 80 pounds. Now for the next 100. Awesome, Dean. Great attitude. And I'm honored that you're with us for your last 100. That's very cool. Texas, Donna. Hey, you. Good morning. Late to the stream again due to work, but happy to join in. Yeah, we started a little early actually today, Donna. So if I had started at normal time, you'd have been way early. Really good to see you. Another great channel for you guys to check out. North Dakota Carnivore, Texas Donna, and Dan and Amber's Carnivore Life. Or Amber and Dan's. How is Amber? I'm not sure. Ellie, no, Larry, I'm done with fried zucchini. I had my fill. You're all done, huh, Ellie? I was a little nauseous after the fried zucchini, but I ate them anyways. Yep. Oh gosh, guys, I am not going to be able to catch up to all your comments. Marine, hi friends, I'm late. What's up, Marine? Yeah, Cassie's got a Zoom call at. We can go a few more minutes. Cassie's got a Zoom call at 12 o'clock, so I got to catch up with you guys here. Texas Donna, I'm adding creatine to my supplement routine. We'll see how it goes. It also started doing very easy squats and presses, 10 each, every time I take a restroom break. That's awesome, Donna. Good for you. You know, it's hard to start creating a new habit like that. So good job. Lydia, I love peanuts. So I try and stay away, laugh out loud when I want crunch bee. Eat pork rinds. Been on BBBE too. Yeah, Lydia, I love me some peanut. I love any nuts, right? I hear you. It's really good to see you. I'm glad you're here. Maureen, I got paid today, so tomorrow I can start day one again. Awesome. All right, guys, I gotta wrap this up. Cassie's gonna be like, "What's up? I got my meeting." But I want to say hi to anybody who I haven't seen. Michelle, okay. Once a month, I eat liver and onions. Yes, it gives you gas. If I was lighter, I could fly around the room. Sorry, too much information. No, that's just the right amount of information. Gave me a giggle there, Michelle. That's cool. Um, any new? Oh, Juliet Edens. I want to say hello. Good to see you, Juliet. Anyone else? Ellie, cowgirl. Wow, when do we start today? I can't keep track anymore. I'm sorry, cowgirl. I'm gonna get it to where it's a permanent time. I'm gonna be getting up earlier too. So yeah, my bad. My bad, cowgirl. It's always good to check, you know, anywhere from 11 to 12. Ryan Ribeye, I'm really just training to be a competitive with myself and stay in shape. It's a habit that I built up over the years. That's a great habit. 10K is no joke, especially for us adults, right? Different when you're 17. Being carnivore has helped a lot with my fitness. That's awesome. Kathleen Colin. I just started carnivore today. Gosh, my eyes are crossing. That is very, very good to hear, Kathleen. You're going to do great. You're going to feel great. I promise. Just no sugar, no carbs, no cheating. Stick with that meat, drink your water, get your electrolytes. You'll be good. V, good morning. What's up, V Osborne? I'm late. I was still in bed when you started. That's okay, V. It's good to see you. Debbie, there she is. Have a great day, everyone. All right. I think I got everybody I wanted to say hi to. Yeah, I'm caught up. All right, guys. I got to get going. Cassie's got her Zoom meeting, and I'm going to be out in that garage sweating up a storm. But you guys be good today. All right. Stick to the meat only. Yeah. No chips, no pizzas. You guys know the drill. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, we're going to say it right now. We'll do 11:55 again tomorrow, okay? 11:55 a.m. tomorrow. All right, guys.